We are ready for page 12 and 13. We're going to be making the letter G. Starts with a magic C, like many of the letters we've been learning. Up at the top paper up here, we see the magic C bunny saying that many of the letters begin with the stroke of a C. It also says, think of this ruler to help you make a straight line. So we see we make a magic C, we bump the top, we bump the bottom, we come up like a helicopter. Then we're going to come, this time we're going to come down. We're going to try to stay straight like a ruler until we get to the bottom. When we get to the bottom, we turn and we aim for the corner. The corner is this part where the bottom line is. We're going to try to touch that and then we're going to travel away. Okay, let's take a deep breath and relax. Remember to enjoy yourself. Don't get upset. Start at the dot. We're going to make a C. Come up like a helicopter. Now this time we're going to come down. We're going to try to stay straight, and then we're going to loop around, and we're going to try to touch that line there and travel away. Now I noticed that I didn't travel away exactly on the line, but like I tell you, we do not erase, erase, erase. We just try to do better on the next one. Make a C, bump the top, bump the bottom, come up like a helicopter and stop. Come down, loop around, touch, and travel away. And again, I didn't do it on the line the way the sample did, but that's okay. That's all right. Bump the top, bump the bottom, come up, come down, touch, and travel away. Now we're going to make one here, and we're going to check it. We're going to make a C, come up and down and loop around and travel away. And I think that's pretty good, so I'm going to give myself a check mark. Good job, Miss B. Okay, this is sort of a word. I don't really know if it's a word or not. It's G-A-D, GAD. I'm not sure what that would mean. Do you know what that means? I don't use the word GAD, but I'm going to write it. Make a C, come down, come up, travel away, and then come up into the A. Oh, that's a little tricky. Down, up, and over, and stop. Come back around in a D. Now remember, if I'm going too fast or if that was hard for you, pause the video, take a deep breath, relax your arm, relax your hand. And we're just going to try to do better on this one. Make a C, come up and touch, down, loop around, travel away, come up, stop, come around, touch, come up again. We make a lot of C's, don't we? Actually, there are a lot of letters in cursive that start with that C stroke. Now this, I don't think this is a word. G-A-C, GAC? That's not a word. Make a C, come up like a helicopter, down, loop it around, travel away, come up, back around, make that A, come up and over, stop, come around and travel away. GAC. GAC. What a strange word that would be. G A C. I'll bet it's just a word they made up so that we could practice the letters we need to practice. But this is a word, gag. I know what it means to gag. It's what you do if you smell something you don't like. Maybe the trash doesn't smell very good and you say, oh, I think I'm going to gag. G A G around and travel away. Gag. Okay, we're going to write gag over here. G, A, G, gag. And I'm going to check this one. I'm going to see if it looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to give myself a check mark. Yay, Miss B. Remember, if I'm going too fast for you, pause that video. Up here, we're going to practice some G's. It says copy G. So after the sample letter, I'm going to touch the dot. I'm going to make a C. I'm going to come down, loop around, touch, and travel away. Another G. This is like art. Art is made up of lines, or at least many types of art are made up of lines. That's one of the reasons that I think cursive writing is relaxing. Okay, now we're going, this is not a word, it's just a couple of letters, G, C. We just need to practice. Don't write anything here. We come over here and we're going to make G, come up, stop, and around, GC, and we're going to come over here and we're going to also make GC, G, up, C. How'd you do? Now, this is not really a word, G-A, ga. Ga? I don't think that's a word. Could be a baby sound, I guess. Come up, down, come up and stop, come around, touch, and travel away. We're going to do that again. Take a breath, relax your arm, relax your hand. Your attitude is everything in cursive. Come up, stop, come around, down, and travel away. Now this one I know is not a word either. That's two G's together. This is to give us practice hooking up two G's. Now one thing that I do not want you to do, I want you to try really hard to always come up and over. Don't loop under. That's not how the letters are formed. Okay, we start and we make a C and we come down and we touch. Now we come up, 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 up. Always come up and touch that top line. Don't try to come under. That's not the way we make it. Okay, if you do come under, I would like for you to stop the video and erase that and try again, because we want to learn to form the letters the right way. Don't come under. Okay, make a C, touch the top, touch the bottom, come down, travel away and up, and stop. And make your G, A-G. I don't think that's a word either. Ag. I don't know, maybe that's short for agriculture. Do you know what agriculture is? Agriculture is, it involves growing crops and plants and animals. That's where we get food from, agriculture. There's gag again. We're gonna gag again. G, come up and stop. A, come up and stop. G. Remember, I don't want you to come up from the bottom and try to loop from the bottom. I'm going to do gag again. G, A, G. Good. Very good. Okay. Now, G, A, C. Not a word. We're just practicing some letters. G, come up and stop. And come around. It's very important that you come up. It always makes me think of kind of like a wave on the ocean. You come up, Don't try to come under and make these letters. That would be the wrong way to form the letter. So let's bump the top and the bottom, loop, come up and stop. Come around, touch, down, up, gag. Now we're going to do the word gad. I don't know if that's really a word or not. G, come up and stop. Back around, A, come up and stop. Around, up, higher, and down, gad. One more gad. G, A, D. Good. Now, down here at the bottom, it says next to capital G, write lowercase g, start on the dot. Wow, look how strange a capital G looks like in cursive. It looks nothing like a printed G. We're not ready to try to make that letter yet. We will later on. All we're going to do is be able to recognize it and read it. So right here is one of those funky looking capital G's, and we're going to touch the dot, and we're going to make a C, and we're going to come up, and we're going to go down and loop and travel away and put a lowercase g beside it. Same thing here. Now I know you're probably thinking, I want to try making that crazy G there. Well, I'm just concerned that you might get ahead of yourself a little bit and get frustrated and upset because you haven't been taught how to do it. And we'll get there soon enough. Touch the dot, come around, touch, come down, loop, and looky, you got it done. Good job. I'm proud of you. Bye-bye.